There he is.
Nice.
That's because, for example, if that wagon had been standing in the downhill, it could possibly, if the brakes come loose, tighten up the wire. Take it easy and use full driver if necessary if you're on the surface.
There we go.
All right, let's hit it.
It's gonna be tight, so cut it left as soon as you get this turn. When you're moving in a like side hill and tilting to either side, the
Yeah, you will pick out the route and read the map.
I'm trying to find where's over already on the map. Is that like a church? I knew like I thought it was like we was gonna. I was looking at like.
Alright, because I'm trying to go to sleep.
Where did it?
Legal.
Clark!
Get it, Clark.
Control steering cylinders for leakage. Then there's question 7, checkpoint number 10. Gives a constant green light.
Okay.
That's for fire extinguisher. Point number 14. Check that brake fluid level is between max and minimum.
Here, but it's nothing too critical. Making sure that these force it either you just there's not that much pressure and that's still within the tension. So this
I'm in the BV driver's course. During Cold Response 22, we'll be using the BV206 to transport people, ammunitions, and food. The BV206 is one of the primary vehicles for transportation and tactical operations out here in Norway. It is a tracked vehicle, meaning it's kind of like a tank in terms of the way it looks. It's good for off-road driving, so driving in the terrain, driving through snow, And so we are learning the maintenance, operations, the vehicle standards, the rules of the road out here in Norway. And so this will allow our platoon to get from point A to point B. It's been really nice so far. The instructors are great. There's one instructor per 8 students, so it's really hands-on learning, and their knowledge is really in depth in terms of the engine, driving skills, and know-how about to get up steep hills and mountainous terrain. Their knowledge for the vehicle and for the terrain out here is really invaluable. Some of our instructors have over 20 years experience in the Norwegian Army, so they're really in tune with operations, tactical operations, and this vehicle in particular. Our instructor Emil gave us not only knowledge about the vehicle, but knowledge about the Norwegian culture and just about himself. So the different driving conditions that we've been through so far have been crazy. The mountainous terrain out here is remarkable. We've been going up steep inclines. You're weaving in between tight spaces, going different speeds. Sometimes you're up looking at the sky like you're on a roller coaster as you're trying to traverse this steep terrain. We've also seen some of the countryside as well, and some of their smaller highways, exploring avalanche terrain, where you are like in between mountains on your left and right side. Their roads here are pretty small, so you have to be mindful when passing other vehicles. Some of their bridges only allow one person to go through at a time. It's one of the most beautiful landscapes I've ever come across. Well, one thing I like about the BV is it's a smooth drive, all things considered. Some of the practical capabilities that we've learned are and practiced are sliding on ice at speeds of 20, 30, and 40 kilometers an hour, going over hills, learning how to tow other vehicles, and traverse dangerous elements.